Hey everybody, Dog8798 here. This is my review of both Naruto and its sequel, Naruto Shippuden. I'm gonna start off with the very first series, and that's Naruto. I first saw Naruto in late 2000, in late 2005, and I became a casual fan of Naruto. I enjoyed it. The very first episodes I saw were awesome, and as I watched more, I started to become a huge fan of Naruto. The very first episode of Naruto I saw was the um was the third episode of Naruto where everybody chooses teams. Everybody chooses teams. Then I saw the next episode where they met Kakashi. Then I saw the fifth episode where, of course, they had their first survival exercise with Kakashi, which was freaking awesome. Seeing Sasuke and Naruto's seeing Sasuke's cool ninja moves and his Phoenix Flower jutsu was awesome, and seeing Naruto's Shadow Clone jutsu for the first time. That's my first time seeing the move in action. Was awesome, despite the fact he failed, and Kakashi's 1,000 Years of Death was hilarious and unexpected. Of course, Sakura didn't do much. Then of course I had wrestling practice. That whole year, so I kind of missed the rest of the series, and didn't see. I kind of missed the whole Zabuza saga and didn't start watching it again until the Chunin exam saga. I was watching episodes of the Chunin exam saga, and the show was getting better and better. I love the whole idea of taking a test to gain entry into the tournament. That was something new and never seen before in anime or in anime. Then I like the whole survival exercise, the forest of death, getting through the forest of death and making it to the tower. Lots of awesome episodes and lots of awesome fight scenes here, like Naruto's group, and Shikamaru's group versus the Soundgenin. I thought that was an awesome fight right there. Then of course we got to the towers with the awesome fights, and I thought all the fights were awesome. All the fights had their place in the story, but the fight that stole the show was, of course, the one everybody remembers, Rock Lee and Gaara. This fight was awesome. You had Rock Lee, a guy who can't use ninjutsu, which means he's a guy who can't use ninjutsu or genjutsu, which means he's a guy who can't throw or use any sort of projectile move. All he has is hand-to-hand combat martial arts skills. Then you got Gaara, a guy who is capable of taijutsu, hand-to-hand combat, but is too slow because of the insomnia of his eyes. So all he does is use the sand to attack. So you got a guy with no ninjutsu versus a guy with limited taijutsu. This made an awesome fight, and it was emotional too at the end when Gaara broke Rock Lee's bones, and Guy intervened in the fight, and Rock Lee, despite broken bones, was still standing, wanting more. And then I love Rock Lee's character death here, where he had to either go through Tsunade's medical jutsu, go through medical surgery, or die or never be able to compete as a ninja again. I thought that was an awesome heartfelt moment in Naruto. Then of course when back in 2007, when Naruto was in its prime on Cartoon Network, when it was the most popular show and the best show ever, everybody was watching it. I saw a really cheesy McDonald's. I think it was a cheesy McDonald's commercial where there was a guy dressed as Zabuza with a sword. Then there was a guy dressed as Sasuke with Sasuke's wind shuriken. And in the commercial of this cheesy commercial, in the beginning, it shows Sasuke fighting a big muscular ninja who, of course, was Zabuza. And I was like, cool, who is the big muscular ninja? Zabuza. And then that right there then I went back and watched the whole Zabuza saga, Zabuza and Haku, and I loved it. It was awesome. Then I loved that so much, I went back and watched Naruto from the very first episode to see how the story came to be, to see how Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke came to be, and I loved it, and I loved it. And I was just a huge fan of Naruto. I was such a huge fan of Naruto that I couldn't even wait for other episodes to appear. I immediately started going on YouTube and searching for Japanese subs of the Sasuke retrieval arc, and I watched the whole thing, and I decided to stop it at the fillers because I didn't want to spoil anymore. Then I also at around this time took a peek at the early episodes of the second series, Naruto Shippuden, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. And then of course watching the rest of then of course the series kept getting better and better with the fights between Neji and Naruto, Sasuke and Gaara. That was awesome. Shino and Kankuro, and of course the whole Sound and Sand Village versus the Leaf Village, and the Hokage Battle Royale. Teacher versus student, Sarutobi versus Orochimaru, and the ultimate battle, Naruto versus Gaara. Just awesome stuff. Then of course, when that's over with, we get to the next part. We get to the introduction of Inkutsuki and Sasuke's brother Itachi and Kisame. Of course, Itachi does his damage to Sasuke and Kakashi, and of course Naruto and him go on a quest to find Tsunade that can heal him. During this, they tangle up with Orochimaru and Kabuto, and you get that 3-sign-in battle royale type Legend of 3-sign-in fight. Awesome stuff. Naruto and Kabuto, another awesome fight. Just awesome stuff. And then of course goes right into the Sasuke retrieval arc, where so many awesome fights. The fights with the Sound 4, and the ultimate battle with Naruto, the return of Rock Lee fighting Kimamaru, and the ultimate battle between Naruto and Sasuke. Just an awesome series. Then the fillers happened. Some of the fillers were bad. Some of them were good, but some of them were bad. Some of them were good. The good stuff was the escape of Mizuki arc, where Mizuki got some mystical potion that transformed into a giant tiger, and he, along with the two legendary idiot brothers, escaped prison, and Naruto had to stop him. Rematch from the first episode of the series. This was awesome. I also love the episode where Naruto and Shino I forgot what they had to do in the plot of the episode, but Shino started laughing. It was hilarious. I also love the episode where Naruto, Rock Lee, Neji, and Tintin fought Raiga, one of the seven swordsmen, and I love the episode where Rock Lee had an awesome sparring match with Might Guy, and another awesome episode where I think Naruto was afraid of ghosts, and another episode where Naruto and Kakashi and them fought some stone ninjas, and then another episode that explored the past of what's the woman's name? I keep forgetting. Anko. Yes, Anko. That was more awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. The worst episodes, in my opinion, were the episode where the two fake Rock Lee and Lee came to the village and Naruto actually believed that they were what's his name, and the episode where they had to babysit some kids or go back to the Leaf Village. Another awesome episode series was the Bikichiku, where they had to search for the Bikichiku bug, a bug that contained Sasuke's scent. This was another action-packed, hilarious episode, and it was the most episode Shino. It was also good to see Shino and Hinata and Kiba involved in this episode. And like I said, when I first got into Naruto, one of the other things I loved about Naruto was his large and colorful cast of characters. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Hinata, Shikamaru, Choji, Neji, the bad guys, Zaku, Dosu, Kin, Zabuza, Haku, Orochimaru, the third Hokage, Kurenai, Asuma, Kakashi, Bite Guy, Erica, and the list goes on and on. So many awesome characters in Naruto. Shido. The list goes on and on. Well, this was part one. I'm gonna do part two in a minute, which was Naruto Shippuden. I was originally gonna include them both in one video, but this video was becoming way too long. All right, Doug 8798 out.